So it is currently September. The weather is still nice, but I know from experience that colder times are coming. I got my first bike over a year ago, last August 2021, and at least where I live, come October, it was cold. And you need to wear proper equipment if you don't want to freeze your buttocks off riding a bike. And through lots of trial and error last year in the winter, because by the way, I do ride my bike all throughout the winter. And I live in New Jersey. It snows here. For like 2-3 months, it's below freezing. And with the proper equipment, I was able to not just do it, but thrive. I want to walk through my tips and tricks, my gear with you guys, in case you also want to ride during the winter and don't want to be miserable. So, okay, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you the key articles of clothing you need. One is a full face helmet. And the point of this is to keep the ice cold wind off your face, because wind is going to be your number one public enemy when riding during the winter. I mean, even now at nighttime in September, it gets to be like in the high 50s. And, that's not cold or anything, but on the bike, when you're going 30 miles an hour and you have that breeze, even that can be rather frigid. So you need to fight the wind, and a full face helmet helps you to achieve that. I would avoid anything that doesn't have an integrated visor and you have to rely on goggles, because around the perimeter of the goggles, your skin is going to freeze. So to me, that's not a good solution. The next bit of equipment, oh, by the way, I'll leave all this stuff linked down below, all of my favorite gear, and there'll be affiliate links, so it helps to support the channel if you buy anything through my links. But okay, the next thing is called a balaclava, and this covers your neck and the bottom part of your face. So it connects the helmet to your jacket, blocking it from the wind and the cold. And aside from the helmet, I would say this is the second most crucial piece of equipment. Just gonna pass the analog biker in the most respectful way possible. Yeah, so if you've never used one of these before, I know it kind of looks ridiculous, but I mean, ask anybody that's ridden a bike in anything but the summer, and this is absolutely necessary. Your neck region, your chin can get so cold, and this goes a long way in solving it, and it's only like $12-15 on Amazon. So this is a must-have piece of equipment. Just get it and then thank me later. Okay, so we got your face and neck covered. I guess we're just gonna kind of progress down the body. The next thing is a jacket. And when it comes to your torso, layers is going to be your friend. One big puffy jacket really isn't going to cut it. So you want to have some kind of fleece layer, kind of like what I'm wearing right now, and then, one or two jackets over it. Now, I do have one specific recommendation I can make here, and this is a heated vest I picked up about 1 year ago. I'll leave it linked down below. As far as I can remember, it was like $100. Wasn't too bad considering what it is. And I'm super happy with this product. The stitching and the material is all pretty high quality. Again, I've had it for a year and there's no defects on it. The threading is still intact. And the heating element, this uses a regular USB battery pack, so you can use it along with your phone and other stuff like that. It has 3 levels of heating, and the thing with heated clothing is, is it actually strong enough? Like, do you even feel the heating? And with this vest, I can say yes, I do feel it. And the best part about this is it has heating on the back, on the front, but the collar of the vest is also heated. And as mentioned before, your neck is a weak spot in the winter, so the fact that there's a heating element up there is super clutch. So if you guys can afford it, I would go for this heated vest. And this is just one of my layers in the winter. So again, I would usually have some kind of layer underneath the vest. I'll put the vest on and then an outer shell. Okay, now the next body part you have to protect at all costs in the winter is your hands. You do not want your hands to get frozen and to lose feeling in them, because at that point it's actually pretty dangerous to be riding a bike. And unfortunately, there were multiple times last winter where I actually got frostbite on the tips of my fingers, especially my thumbs, because your thumb kind of hangs out here in front and the wind just chops away at them. And unfortunately, I never solved this problem fully, so I did use layers. I had glove liners, and then I put thick ski gloves over that. And even then, after 20-30 minutes on the bike in sub-freezing weather, I'm talking like 20-some degrees Fahrenheit, the tips of my fingers still froze almost every time. So this winter, I'm going to learn from my vest and pick up a pair of heated gloves. I did a bunch of research. There's tons of pretty poor, low-quality options out there, but I think these, based off of the reviews, are the best you're going to get. These are glove liners, so you can put them underneath your riding gloves, and that helps to protect them because they are like 120 bucks. So it's super expensive. It's more than I paid for my high-quality heated vest. But I can tell you from last winter, having frozen frostbite fingertips is super unpleasant. Okay, what else? So those are all the main touch points, so to speak. You got your helmet, you got your neck covered, you have layers of the heated vest, heated gloves. In terms of your pants, you want the same thing. I usually had a pair of sweatpants underneath, and then some kind of windproof, waterproof shell on the outside. You don't need to go crazy and get like snow pants or anything like that. Just, layer it, and that helps to keep your legs warm. Oh yeah, and the final cold spot I developed in the wintertime was the top of my foot, where the laces are. Those tend to be pretty porous on most shoes. And yeah, after a while, the top of my feet kind of froze from the constant wind. So because of that, I'll get, thick socks, boots. So if you guys do all that and you're properly covered from head to toe, you should be able to ride your bike in the wintertime and not be absolutely miserable. Of course, this is an open discussion. There's comments. Leave your experience and thoughts down there so we can all read it and benefit from it. But that's the end of the video. That's all I had to say on the topic. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you're still watching, a like, subscribe, always appreciate it. Helps to grow the channel. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, so I'm super pleased with how this is going. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.